Guys, we're back with the problem of the day, and the problem is you and your books. So basically the problem is like this, that we have been given an n stack of books, and each book has some non-zero height AR of I, which is equals to the number of books on that particular stack. Considering all the books which are identical and each book has height of unit 1, in one move we can select any number of consecutive stacks of books such that the height of each stack of books error of I is less than equals to k. Once such of the sequence of stack is chosen, we can collect any number of books from the chosen sequence of stacks. What is the maximum number of books that we can collect this way? Okay, so there is also given in the input what we have to take. Okay, we have to take the length of the stack, which is 8, and this value of the stack is 1, with the value of the k is 1. So the possible manner in which we can have the maximum number of books which amounts to with thickness of 1 is 3, because you can see there are only 3 books which have the thickness of 1. Okay, so let me explain this code over here in this way. So I can just write it over here. So say the question, I can say the question is maximum number of say books to be read. Okay, so the problem is like this, that we will be having one stack. So if you don't know stack is a data structure, and stack will have this many books. Okay, so they are also saying the books in this particular stack is denoted by ARR of I. Okay, and this ARR of I is a non-zero value. This is the first criteria. Okay, also each books are identical, so we can write it as each books are identical. Okay, that is one criteria. It is also saying that with 1 unit each. So initially 1 unit is the thickness. Okay, next what it is, that we have to count the number of books which we can collect this way, such that the height of each error of I is less than equals to k. So each book has a particular height. So say for example, this height is h1, this height is h2, this height is h3. So I can say heights of books ranges from say h1, h2, h3 dot dot dot, and also the height of the book has to be less than equals to k. So this is the problem. These are the constraints which I've mentioned, and k is input. Okay, and also the array is input. Okay, so let's quickly take the example of the books array. So 8 and 1 is the books. 8 is the basically the length of the array, 1 is the value to which it has to be equal. So this problem statement won't take us much time. So first what we are going to do is we are going to take a value as long count equals to 0. Okay, then long max value, max equals to long dot min underscore value. Okay, so I've taken the long count and the long value. Next what I'm going to do is I'm going to traverse a loop. In this particular loop there will be if condition that the element has to be less than equals to k. Then what I can do is count plus equals to I, else in the else block what I can take is the maximum of the present value and the previous value. So I can write it as mat dot max of the maximum value and the previous count value. Once this is done, we can set the reset value to the 0. So I can write reset count to 0. Set the maximum value is also done. The else block is done. So now we wait for the loop to be complete. The loop is also complete, and finally return math.max of max and count. So when math.max of max and count are to be taken, you can check the conditions. This is my long book and long class. Let's compile. Yeah, let's submit. So this was today's problem statement. And I guess this is the topic tags is DP and data structures. So this is maybe a easier version of the DP problem. So see you in the next video.